Let me ask you something. What would you do if Jesus looked you straight in the eye and said, go? No backup plan, no safety net, just go. That's exactly what he did with the disciples in Matthew 10. He gave them power to heal, to cast out demons, to speak life into brokenness. And then he sent them out into the world, raw and unprepared, but armed with one thing: faith. Imagine the scene: Peter and Andrew walking into town where everyone looks at them like they're crazy. Who do these fishermen think they are, talking about God's kingdom? But then a blind man hears their voice. They speak the name of Jesus, and his sight is restored. Can you picture that moment? The crowd is in shock. Some drop to their knees and worship. Others murder under their breath, doubting what they just saw. I think about James and John standing face to face with a man tormented by demons. He's thrusting, screaming, stirring the whole village. They don't hesitate. They stand firm and command those demons to leave in the name of Jesus. And suddenly, peace floods that man's body. The crowd, half of them are praising God, while the others are backing away, afraid of what they just witnessed. But here's the kicker. Jesus didn't send them out with fancy robes or gold coins to win people over. He said, take nothing for your journey. No bag, no money, no extra stuff. Why? Because he wanted them to rely completely on God, to trust that he would provide. And that same call Jesus gave to the disciples, he's given it to you. Yeah, you. He's saying, go speak life into your family, your workplace, your social media, your community. Lay hands on the sick. Pray boldly for those who need freedom. Share the gospel like the world depends on it, because it does. I know some of you are scared. You're thinking, what if they reject me? What if they call me crazy? What if they cancel me? Listen, rejection isn't a possibility. It's a guaranteed. Jesus said, you'll be like sheep among wolves. They'll arrest you. They'll hate you because of me. But here's the promise. You're not alone. The Spirit of your Father will speak through you. He'll give you the words, the courage, and the strength to keep going. And for those of you thinking, Chris, this is great, but I'm not a preacher. I don't know what to say. Guess what? Neither did Peter, Andrew, James, or John. When Jesus called them, they weren't trained speakers or Bible scholars. They were ordinary people just like you. And yet, because they said yes, they changed the world. Now it's your turn. Will you answer the call? Will you go into the towns of your life, the hard places, the messy places, and bring the light of Jesus? Will you lay hands on the sick, speak life into the hurting, and share the hope of the gospel without fear? Listen, the world is hungry for hope. People are desperate for healing. You are a disciple Jesus sending out today. Don't wait for someone else to step up. Don't wait for the perfect moment or go to the perfect words. Just go. And here's my challenge. When the message lights a fire in your heart, because I know it will, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with your family, your friends, your followers, and let the ripple effect begin. Because the same God who sent the disciples in Matthew 10 is sending you. So go. Be bold. Be fearless. Be the light the world is waiting.